So before actually making this video, I have to tell you something about this video. A few things actually. First of all, this video will be too long because this is a very hot topic, you know. And I have to cover everything about every wrestler. This video is going to be about different wrestlers that people have said can be a part of the ACES and EIGHTS. So don't say that I'm a stupid guy talking about a particular wrestler. It's what people have said, and a mixture of what I think and what other people think. And it's not just 10-15 people. I've been to so many sites. To make this video, I just did research and stuff for like more than 20 days. Believe me, I wanted to make this video. I just kept on doing stuff. As I said, this video will be too long. So I'll just start the video now. Okay. Now these are the wrestlers who me and people think can be a part of the ACES and EIGHTS. 8 people, but the list I've got here, it's like more than 25 people, I guess. So here I go. Sanjay Dutt, who was in TNA. He can be a part of TNA Impact Wrestling. There were rumors that he has not signed a new deal with TNA after the what's that pay-per-view called? Destination X. He did not sign a deal with TNA after that, but he appeared on a live event house show. He faced Zema Iron for the X Division Championship, even though he lost. But yes, he has returned. He can be a part of the ACES and EIGHTS. Bobby Roode, he was the World Heavyweight Champion. He was one of the greatest heel, one of the greatest champion, longest reigning TNA World Heavyweight Champion. And then he lost the match to Austin Aries on Hardcore Justice 2012. And you cannot just take the guy out of the picture just like that. The guy was on his top. He was a great heel. This guy can be a part of the ACES and EIGHTS storyline, and now the ACES and EIGHTS are attacking Austin Aries. This might be something like Bobby Roode comes out and says, I want the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. I am I deserve to be the champion, and that's why they're attacking Austin Aries. Jeff Jarrett, yes, he can be the leader, and this is a rumor going on every dirt sheet site and stuff like that. Rumors, news. Jeff Jarrett can come out and be like, I was the founder of this company. You made Sting the number one a guy in the Hall of Fame thing. You made Hulk Hogan the GM. I deserve to be the GM. I deserve to be deserved to be the first nominee and the first winner of the TNA Hall of Fame, the first inductee in the TNA Hall of Fame. This is how Jeff Jarrett can come into it. Luke Gallows, I think it's 95 to 97% sure that he is the part of the ACES and EIGHTS. So I guess there's something wrong with my audio recorder, but I was saying that yes, Luke Gallows, it's like 95% sure that, 99.9% sure that the guy is one of them. The guy who talks is Luke Gallows, the videos in which, in the promos he cuts and stuff, that guy is Luke Gallows, and yes, he is a part of the ACES and EIGHTS. Chris Masters, he was in Ring Ka King, a TNA, show, like a promotion TV show in India. So Chris Masters, he wanted to come in the company. He wasn't used properly in WWE. The guy had great muscles. Yes, he can be a part of the ACES and EIGHTS. Mike Knox, there are rumors that Mike Knox can be a part of the ACES and EIGHTS. He might be the fat guy. Luke Gallows is a fat guy. Mike Knox is a fat guy. So Knox can be one of them. Wes Briscoe, he's actually an indie star. I guess he was with OVW or FCW. I'm not sure about that, but there are also rumors that he is the guy who attacked Austin Aries on the 30th August show 2012. Joey Ryan, I don't think so. He is really a part of that because TNA is planning on to make the storyline of Joey Ryan, Al Snow, and Taz. Actually, first they thought of a feud between Joey Ryan and Taz, but you know Taz cannot wrestle because of the neck injury. But Al Snow, he can still wrestle. He wrestled on the Extreme Reunion show, I guess, and he's even on their roster. So Joey Ryan versus Al Snow in the future, yes. Abyss, he has been out for weeks. I'm not talking about Joseph Park. I'm talking about the masked Joseph Park. Abyss. He was out for weeks, and you know the guy as a face. You know you cannot use monsters like Kane. You know Undertaker, he comes like two or three times a year, but in a year, but like Kane, Abyss, you know these are monsters. You need to use them as heels, and Abyss can be a great heel. Again, he can be the fat guy, the other fat guy, because you know Luke Gallows, yes, he is a part of them. So Abyss, yes, he can come in. He was a great character, and yeah, I like to see him as a part of the Aces and Eights. Sting, people say that Sting can be behind the Aces and Eights, and of course he can be because the Joker gimmick, and you know Aces and Eights, Joker, Aces and Eights, you know they kind of match up, and his Joker gimmick was good. And then there, as I told you in the last video, that there are rumors that there will be a feud between Hulk Hogan and Sting on the what's that show called? Unfinished Business, you know, in October 2012. And there, when the poster was released, it had Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett on it. Jeff Jarrett isn't a part of TNA, right? So Jeff Jarrett can be in Aces and Eights, and Sting can be behind them, and then Sting versus Hogan, like not really a match, but a feud. They'll somehow work it out. Maybe it's like Hulk Hogan brings in Kurt Angle, Sting brings in Jeff Jarrett, and then there's the match between both of them. Jay Lethal, no, not really. He's not really a huge star, like one of the big stars. I know I said Wes Briscoe can be a part of them, but Jay Lethal, when you talk about a destructive group, you don't really see high flyers in them. Justin Gabriel was a part of the Nexus, but Nexus was, you know, not. I liked the Nexus storyline, but Nexus as a group sucked. I don't think they deserved to be dominant. None of them were like really strong. Skip Sheffield, aka Ryback, was a tough guy, but you know, they weren't using him as the guy he was. But now he's doing great as Ryback. Matt Morgan, he has been posting pictures about going to WWE, about starting a war. I made a video about, you know, a rant on Matt Morgan, but like, you know, he disrespected Impact Wrestling, that I don't care about making an impact. I want to start a war or whatever that was. So Matt Morgan, he can come back and be like, you know, the same thing I told about Bobby Roode, that I want the championship. I deserve to be the champion, but I was never given the chance and stuff like that. So I need to be the guy. Make me the World Heavyweight Champion. That's why. That is why I was attacking Austin Aries. Dave Batista. No, not Dave Batista. He's into MMA, and he wants to be a part of MMA slash UFC, whatever that is. So he'll never come back. And if he wants to come back to the pro wrestling business, WWE would pay him like $1 million or whatever to come into WWE, because he's a huge star. Eric Bischoff, yes, he can be a part of the Aces and Eights. He can be behind them. Again, you know, Hulk Hogan, a feud with Hulk Hogan or Sting, stuff like that. Okay, you hate him for who he is, but he is a top guy. You know, like top guy behind the scenes. He was with Wings, he was with WCW, he was with AWA, and now with TNA. So Eric Bischoff can be behind this. So it's kind of, I think, yes. So I'd say that yes, he is behind them. And again, the general manager thing, he can come back as them, and he has not been on the TNA Impact Wrestling, you know, shows for a very long time. Then I've got Eugene. Oh yes, Eugene can be a part of them. He was a part of the Rinka King, again the TNA show. The TNA shows in India, and he is a trainer at OVW. So now Douglas Williams has gone to OVW as a trainer. Why not bring in Eugene? Why not, you know, give him a bad character? He was never used properly in WWE. That stupid gimmick he was given at WWE. But if he comes to TNA as a heel, that would be awesome. D'Lo Brown, he was actually when the Aces and Eights storyline started, when it was like the first month, he was one of them, but it wasn't sure that if he'll be in the final eight. And D'Lo Brown is one of the extremist guy. He was with, I think he was a part of the ECW, I guess. I'm not sure, and I think he was with TNA before, like in 2005 or 4. Not sure about that, but yes, he was one of the Aces and Eights when it was the first month of the storyline. Cliff Compton, he is an OVW wrestler and former part of the Deuce and Domino in WWE. Okay, the guy know him. The people know him as a guy in Deuce and Domino, so he'll get, he's kind of famous. So if he comes in to TNA, people will be like, we know this guy. It's awesome. He has come from WWE. Okay, let's hate him. He's a professional wrestler. He can be good on mic and stuff. He is a part of the Aces and Eights. Let's hate the guy for who he is. Gunner, that's stupid, because people say Gunner can be the guy, because the long-haired guy who sits behind, like beside Luke Gallows in the promos and stuff. But no, Gunner, not at all. Gunner, he's not a huge star again. He cannot be a part of the storyline. He has a tag team with Kid Cash, and they have a feud with Hernandez and Chavo Guerrero. So I'd say no. And then there are rumors that, not really rumors, but that's what people think, that gutcheck winners, not losers, not the rejected people, but the winners like Alex Silva, Sam Shaw, and Joey Ryan, not really, like, Joey Ryan can be the leader, and all the other winners can be a part, like all seven people, and then Joey Ryan. Not at all. Again, they're not experienced. They're inexperienced people, and you cannot make them dominant. And there wasn't a fat guy in the gut check thing. There was Chris Louis, Louis. He wasn't even fat, and he was rejected. ECW originals. People say that long-haired guy is either Jerry Lynn or Raven. It can be Jerry Lynn. I wanted to do more research on this, but I talked about this Aces and Eights video in my video last week. So I was like, just make it, because I've been saying that I'll be making a video. It can be Jerry Lynn. I'll be doing more research on this, but not Raven. I have a close picture of Jerry. I mean, that long-haired guy, and his eyes and his face. It's not like Raven's face. Then there is DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. I guess he was a part of TNA when it started in like 2003 or whatever, like 2004. But I don't, he has got the Aces and Eights tattoo. The cards, the playing cards picture on his arm. But I'd say no, not Diamond Dallas Page. He's kind of old now, so not really Diamond Dallas Page.